Hi, it's Tina again, and I thought I would give you an update on my Saxenda journey, or my weight loss journey, really. So basically, I have finished exactly 2 weeks of medication. So I'm just starting week 3. Um, so let me update you on my reactions and such. So, the first week was zero point 0.6, and then the second week you increase it to 1.2 milligrams. Now, I wasn't really sure what would happen because I've heard different people say that they had a reaction when they went up. But I have to say, nothing. I could not even tell that I went up, except for my appetite decreased a bit, even a little bit more, which is good, if you're trying to lose weight, that is. So that happened. And then today I increased to 1.8, I believe it is. We'll see how that goes, obviously. So let me back up a little bit. I told you about how the first week I had a couple days of sort of a tiny bit of nausea that disappeared. So really, it only seemed like my body took a couple days to adjust to the medication in general, and it's been fine ever since. I have no bathroom issues, I have no tummy troubles, that kind of thing. I will say that this goes along with what I've read on the internet as well. I do better when I eat smaller meals. That's pretty easy because you're not really hungry. But I will say one day, which was yesterday or the day before, I went all day without eating hardly anything. And then I was really, I was actually hungry. I felt weak. So I needed some food, and I ate kind of a bunch of, or a larger meal. And I definitely felt a twinge of nausea. So I was like, okay, so don't eat too much is kind of the lesson in that. Also, I notice when I eat a lot or in one sitting, sometimes I'll have a bunch of burps. And I've also read about that, just kind of some gases and stuff. The great thing I found about this so far is that I don't really eat much at night, which is great, right? Because that's when you can't really burn it off as easily. So I tend to sort of stop eating around 5, I think. And I have a little light early dinner. I'll even have a glass of wine. And I've had no issues at all. So if you are having issues at night, like heartburn or burps or whatever, eat earlier. I would suggest that because I have heard some people having night issues, but I haven't had any night issues, and I think that's because I don't eat much at night. It's my theory. Anyway, so that's been going great. I still have injection site reactions. So I have I don't know, it's been 2 weeks, so 12 or whatever, 14 little red areas on my belly, which is where I inject. And some are faded, some are more irritated, but they're all kind of like irritations is the best way to put it. So again, they don't really bother me most of the day. They'll sometimes itch a little bit, so I use the antihistamine cream to control that, but they haven't really gone away. So it's not very pretty, but on the other hand, I'm not showing that part of my belly to people regularly anyway. So hopefully that won't really be a big deal. And for the final bit of news, I have lost a total of 6 pounds. So I'm very excited about that. I would say so far that I'm averaging about 3 pounds a week. Now, I did start increasing my activity. So I want to make the most out of this. I don't want to just rely on the medication. So I had already been walking and hiking and doing the occasional spin class. But what I did was come up with a bit more regimen. So 3 times last week, for instance, I started a walk-run regimen. 30 minutes to 45 minutes on the treadmill, walking, running, to start increasing my metabolism in that way. So far that's been great. So about 3 times a week doing something that's a bit more heart-inducing, more cardio. I do want to increase my my weight mass. My muscle mass. So I do want to lift weights, but I haven't quite got into that yet. So I'll let you know as that goes. But so far, I'm quite pleased. 6 pounds, very few reactions. Hunger significantly reduced. I have no cravings. It's easier to eat healthy because I just decide these are what the things I'm eating, and it's no big deal. Anyway, so I hope that's helpful. I started my new dose today, so we'll see how I react to that. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.